This is Dude Live TV, and I'm shooting this video as a reaction to LeBron going to LA. Not real surprised. LA was the odds-on favorite. I didn't think he would stay in Cleveland. I know Philadelphia could have afforded a max contract. I don't know why. I mean, they're loaded. I guess they're all still on their rookie deals. So Philadelphia could afford a max contract. LA could afford a max contract, or he can stay in Cleveland. That roster's decimated in Cleveland. So I didn't see any way he could stay in Cleveland basketball-wise. Now, the release was supposed to be Tuesday. They went ahead Sunday night, tonight, released LeBron is going to LA. He's agreed to terms, 4 years, $154 million. Not going to win there, though. I mean, I don't see him coming out of the West with this LA team. They can afford another max deal, and they need to go ahead and sign it. They just need to go ahead and get it. They can afford it, so they could afford 2 max contracts. They also got Lance Stevens. He'll help out a lot on defense. LeBron's probably the best player in the world right now. Well, he is the best player in the world right now. But he doesn't play defense at all. He rests on defense. I am going to do a LeBron versus Jordan video real soon. So in that video, I'll let y'all know who I think is better, LeBron or Jordan. But I'm going to save it for that video. LeBron to LA, though. He's got 2 homes there. There's a school there he wants his son to go to. But he's not going to the finals. I don't see this team beating the Warriors. I see this team beating OKC just because they're kind of dysfunctional. Russell Westbrook's like playing his own video game. He's not. So I see him beating OKC. I see him beating Houston. Just lost Ariza. That's huge. So maybe they could beat Houston. Houston's going to be tough. I mean, LeBron's getting old. Who knows how good he's going to be year 16? Is he going to be able to keep that stamina up? He already doesn't play defense. He plays real well offensively. So he wants to be in LA for his production studio, or he's got a production company that does films and short documentaries, something like that. So he wants to be in LA for that. I'm sure the weather's a lot better in Cleveland. There's a lot more going on, a lot more business opportunities. And I think he belongs in LA. I mean, he is Showtime. The NBA needs LeBron in LA too. I mean, just like Major League Baseball needs a strong Yankees franchise, the Lakers are the number 1 brand in the NBA. It needs to be strong. They need to be competitive. So it's good for the NBA. It's good for LeBron. I just don't see him winning there. I do not see this team beating the Warriors at all. They need another superstar. And everybody's saying Kawhi Leonard or Paul George. Paul George is staying in OKC. We know that. So maybe they get Kawhi. I don't think San Antonio helps the Lakers out like that. I think they trade him to the East. I think he only stays 1 year. He wants to be in LA, so he's an unrestricted free agent at the end of next year. So whoever gets him in the East could possibly be renting him for a year, which that's not a great deal. So that being said, I don't know. I just don't see it. So maybe next year's like a year off. He's going to play with Lonzo Ball, Kyle Kuzma. He's going to be better than he was in Cleveland. But the West is stacked, man. You got to be a lot better than you were in Cleveland. And I'm going to tell you this. He needed to get out of Cleveland because that Cleveland team, if he stays in Cleveland, he's not coming out of the East next year. The Celtics are going to be stacked. The Sixers are real good. He's not coming out of the East if he stays in Cleveland. He knew that. If I know that, he knows that. I mean, the Celtics are going to be dynamite. Brad Stevens probably the best coach in the NBA. I know people want to jump up and down and say Pop, 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 but Brad Stevens is the best. Right now, Pop's been better over a course of time, and I'm still a little juiced at Pop for starting that whole resting players thing. That took off. And then you had superstars resting in primetime games, and TV stations losing money. So, and 82 games is not that rough, man. You're a professional. You're making millions of dollars. Play. And then Pop wanted to rest players. And so my final thought on LeBron to LA, it's great for the NBA. It's great for the brand. It's good for LeBron. There's a school out there he wants his son to go to, but he's not going to win. He's not going to the finals next year. Not as that LA Lakers team stands now. If they get another superstar, I'll do another video and let y'all know my opinion then going forward. I do think they'll get somebody else. I don't think they get Kawhi, though, so I just don't think the Spurs are going to help him out like that. I think Kawhi, if he comes next year after he's an unrestricted free agent. LA's where he wants to be, he says. So he can be wherever he wants to be at the end of next year. So they'll trade him to the East. They'll keep him a year unless, they win or something big happens. So, but LeBron moved to LA. Good for the NBA. Good for the brand. Good for LeBron. Not going to the finals. Not that roster. Not beating the Warriors. Going to have a hard time with Houston. Not going to the finals. So, that's it. This was Dude Live TV on LeBron's move to LA.